Hey, good morning, guys. You're watching Knowledgeable Nick, here to help you fuel your dreams with knowledge. And I was doing some meditation this morning on Bill Belichick's The Art of Winning. I read the first chapter of that. Um, so, this is going to be a morning meditation. And one of the things that really stood out to me in that book um, was that when they land and go to the Super Bowl, women are not allowed in. No guests, no women, no friends are allowed in the players' hotel rooms. No, not your wife, nobody. All right, it's players only, like for that week or whatever, preparing for the Super Bowl. And I just found that to be incredibly interesting, how in the first chapter of the book, one of the foundational principles was boundaries. And if you guys have been watching my channel, I do talk about the book Boundaries a lot. But it's down there or something right now. But, on our pathway to success, even me with this YouTube channel, right? This is my pathway to success that I want to pursue and be able to succeed at and be at the top of my game. And I've talked about, semen retention being part of that in one of my other videos, but I understand that boundaries are very difficult to put in place, especially when you have beautiful women like Shakira all over. And I'm going to Florida here in less than 16 hours. And I'll be hopping on a plane at 5 in the morning. And I am very cognizant that we are probably going out to the clubs and the beach, and we're doing bachelor party fun stuff, all right? Guys trip bachelor party. What happens at the bachelor party stays at the bachelor party, all right? But that being said, I'm very cognizant of the fact that women can be a great distraction on the journey to success. I've talked about on my other videos that I would love to have relationships with multiple beautiful women. I'd love to experience that and be able to have that as part of my life. But for right now, I got to focus on the task at hand. I need 100% mental capital for this video. I need to be 100% present with you guys. All right. And Bill Belichick in that book, and I'll put the affiliate link in the description. It's not out yet. I did have secret access to it. But Bill Belichick, The Art of Winning, it'll be dropping May 6th, I believe. And he talks about the drawer, okay? This concept of the drawer, okay? So anything that is not related to right now, anything that is not related to right now, we got to put it in the drawer, okay? So if you're at football practice, you're practicing for the Super Bowl, whatever it is, you need to be 100% emotionally and physically present in that moment, is what I was really getting out of that. And he calls it the drawer. He's not saying these thoughts. Let's just say you have kids. Let's just say you have a wife, a family, whatever that is. He's basically saying these aren't trash items. We're not bagging them up and throwing them to the curb. They're just going in the drawer, and the drawer is for storage. We're just going to put them away, close the drawer, and we're going to worry about them later. But we need to be 100% locked in right here. And by doing that and repeating that process, that's how success happens, all right? He specifically talks about success on the big stage being basically, I'm paraphrasing this. Success on the big stage is basically doing what you did on the small stage every single day. Okay? So what you're doing on the small stage, behind the scenes, like me making these YouTube videos right now as I'm cognizantly staring at the camera. You know, I usually look at my face because I like to do that. But success on the small stages like this, being able to make eye contact with the camera on a small stage is paramount to success, you know, on the big stage. So, and he specifically said it's not about having the same plan, like a cookie cutter plan. He talked about specifically in the Super Bowl against the Rams, that first one. He said they lost to the Rams 24-17 earlier in the year. And what had happened with that was he tried to do a 5-man rush, 5-man blitz, and Kurt Warner picked him apart. Okay? So he actually switched completely the defense in the Super Bowl, and that helped them beat the Patriots beat the Rams in the Super Bowl. The Rams that beat them earlier that year with Marshall Faulk, Torrey Holt, and Isaac Bruce, I believe. He was just saying that the exact quote in there was, not the same plan, but the same planning. So it's that system. Okay, so you have the same system that you follow, okay? So you fall to the level of your systems, not your habits, all right? That's Atomic Habits. I'll put that book in the description as well. But he was saying that everyone says that the reason they, you know, people were saying, oh, well, they came up with a new defensive formula. That's why they beat them in the Super Bowl. And he's saying, we come up with a new defensive formula for every team we play against. This is just the system. We didn't do anything different than we did the whole year. We used a unique plan that day, but we used the same planning, all right? So every single video that I make is a unique video, but I'm in the same mental headspace, okay? I perform the same ritual, okay? Before videos, if I make them in the morning, I don't eat, only water. I only drink water for about 3 hours. I'll do a little physical activity, wake up. I'm usually up for about 4 or 5 hours without eating before I can make a video for you guys. So that's the process that goes into these videos where I can be mentally in a place of clarity, a mental place of clarity, so that I can share with you guys exactly what's on my mind, you know, what's on my mind in the best possible way, and that I can make videos successfully. I'm clear here. I'm able to talk to you guys off the top of my head because of my planning, because of the systems that I follow. Now, I've got some notes right down here just because I wanted to write them down so I could share effectively, having empathy for you guys of some of the things that I learned in that book. But one, boundaries. Another thing was not the same plan, but the same planning. He also said that one of the benefits, one of the ways that people become successful is to forego individual success. He said that on the Super Bowl, each individual player could have ran out of the tunnel in an introduction with their name, you know. All right, number 12 for the Patriots, Tom Brady, you know, whatever that is. And the team chose to walk out as one team. So instead of having their own name called on the big screen, on the biggest stage in the world, they chose to come out and be one. They chose to be one, just the New England Patriots, all however many people there were on that team. All right, we are just one team, okay? So that individual success, now I have an individual channel here that I'm pursuing individual success with, but I try and give credit to as many other people as I can, just for myself to remain humble, but because this success of this channel is not about me. It's about you as well. It's about you as a viewer watching the channel. It's about me being a part, delivering great content, speaking effectively, having beautiful visual aids, and an aesthetically pleasing background here that I've made without any female assistance. I'm getting into interior design a little bit, so I just want everyone to know that the reason that plant is not lined up with the with the canvas right there, that's actually, it is lined up. Maybe it's a little off, but it's the camera. It's the camera that's really irritating me, but it is the camera. I centered that plant underneath it, so it's just the camera lens or whatever it is. But anyways, he specifically was talking about material rewards being noise as well. So noise, so what you put in the drawer is called noise. All right, any distraction goes in the drawer. We're putting it in the drawer, okay? All that noise, we take it out of our brain, put it in the drawer. All right. And he said that material success, the material rewards of success are equally noise. All right. The Super Bowl trophy, the cool merch that you get, the cool gear that you could get, all of that good stuff. You know, it's just noise and it's just distractions, you know. The goal is to be focused on your discipline and your planning, all right? Now, you can enjoy those things. Those things are good. They're motivating. You should be able to enjoy things like material successes in life, whether they're small or whether they're big. But that's not the point of what we're doing. It's just a additional benefit, right? The process, falling in love with the process, is really something I've been meditating on recently. And I'm in love with the process of making these videos for you guys. I'm excited to come here and make a fucking video every day for you guys. As much as I can. Whenever I get a new idea, I gotta make a fucking video. You know, just for you guys. Just for you. Just for you. And I'm excited about the process, you know. There will be rewards as the channel grows and things like that. And someday I'd like to, you know, I've got dreams and things that I'd like to achieve, but I got to have boundaries, okay? Discipline is destiny. Ryan Holiday would say that. So just wanted to do a quick check-in with you guys, let you know about some of the things, you know, that I was meditating on this morning, and letting you know that I also struggle with distractions, all right? I am a human being. I struggle with distractions, all right? Now, I'm very disciplined. I don't let that picture become a distraction, but if it's becoming a distraction for you, I'll just keep my hand right up here. So, have a wonderful day, guys.